Hello YouTube, Straycard the 5th. Now last time, we made a couple of games. We made Wordsmith Super Syllables, which did well, and Take Me to Your Leader, which did actually quite well despite being quite an experimental UFO strategy game. Now I've kind of got this weird sort of glitch going on where I've got the news right in front of me and the game's menu still open. So I'm going to have to navigate this somehow and try not to break anything. PC software juggernaut Mercanoft has announced today that they will enter the game console market with their very own gaming console called the M-Box. First demonstrations have been impressive, but we will have to wait to see how it fares against the popular Dreamcast, as well as the recently announced and much anticipated PlayStation 2. New console is said to debut in the coming months. There we go. And the PlayStation 2 has been released. So, can I make a new engine? Do I have enough to make it worth it? Not at the moment. I do want to get better graphics on there. So I'm going to make yet another sequel. But to a much older game this time. A sequel to Fantasia. I'm going to call it Fantasia 2. Medium, aimed at everyone on the PlayStation 2. Using the Geronimo engine. Using 3D graphics. And now everybody's on top form now because the previous game, Take Me to Your Leader, Shane was still new to the team. So we need loads of story and quests for this. Gameplay is not as important. Let's see, which of these can I take out? Probably the game tutorials. Right. Let's see. So story and quests. Have Cherie handle that. Engine. Engine. Let's see, I'll handle the engine. And gameplay. Have Shane take care of that. We're going to hype up this one massively, just go all in. Launch of the PlayStation 2 has been a phenomenal success. Stores everywhere are out of stock as manufacturing can barely keep up. Fans have resorted to buying the console on internet auction sites for as much as 5 times the normal price. While Vony has managed to have the most successful launch in history, sales of Vienna's Dreamcast has plummeted. And Take Me to Your Leader is now off the market. Didn't generate that much in sales, but it is just a small game. And the market is normalised again, so that's going to play to our advantage. Kinda hard to buck the trend when, you know, if going against that trend. Right, artificial intelligence not very important, level design is, and dialogues even more so. So, let's see. Melissa on AI. I'll handle the dialogues. Ian can deal with the level design. Mercanoft has announced the delay of their new gaming console M-Box. The new release date is later this year. Rumour has it that the incredible success of the PlayStation 2 launch has prompted Mercanoft to delay their own debut. Right, let's get the hype train going. Marketing. Small campaign. This is the biggest marketing campaign we've ever done so far. And even then, it's not the biggest that you can do. There are bigger marketing campaigns than that. Well designed imperative, it's an RPG. Graphics, and sound not super important. But I would say sound a bit more important than graphics. Gonna need a good soundtrack on it. Okay, world design. Can Cherie handle world design? Not very well, no. Right. I'll take one for the team. I'll handle the world design. Okay. Sound. Shane's on sound. Ian's on graphics. Got more design points than ever before with this one. It's also riddled with bugs, but we're working on it. Oof, can't really do a large booth. Let's just use a small one. I'm starting to run low in cash. Let's squeeze out as much as we can from this. And that's that. There we go. We can now research rich backstory and version 2 3D graphics at last. Right, Ian and Melissa, off on vacation. Get some time off. Looking good. I'd like to see a 9. We put a lot of money and a lot of effort into this. Okay, that'll do. Just in time for G3 as well. We had even fewer people visiting this time than we did last year. Maybe it's because we used a smaller booth, but we didn't really have the money for a bigger one. I'm an employee of the Environmental Protection Agency and I have an offer for you. Your company has a high electrical footprint right now. If you would install solar panels, you could decrease your footprint and save money in the long run. We would sponsor 50% of the costs, which brings your investment to 200k. Would you like to install it? I mean, Fantasia 2's making about 4 times that amount in a single week of sales, so I guess. Great is a wise decision installing a solar collector. Could be good PR anyway. Beep Boop Games recently released a sequel to their game Fantasia. The newest game in the series, titled Fantasia 2, has met with great responses. Critics praise that Fantasia 2 had a newer engine than the original. Yeah. Right. Let's see. Gonna need to get training. So... Pixel Cup. Melissa. Code Jam. Cherie. Try doing the time trials. And Ian. Pixel Cup. Analysis of Fantasia 2. Gameplay is quite important. Shane Higgins is still new. Yeah, no big deal. Rich backstory. Let's grab that. Beep Boop Games has recently installed solar panels in their offices. While the video game and software industries are one of the cleanest industries on Earth, they do eat up a lot of electricity, so installing solar panels can really make an impact. Well, I mean, I kind of just did it for PR, mainly. And, you know, the amount of money that Fantasia makes in a week more than covers the cost, so I didn't really see a downside. Right. Vacation for Shane. And right. Let's see. We're gonna need that version 2 3D graphics researched. After the next game, I think we'll be ready to do that. But we've finally broken 5 million. Fantasia 2's really been doing the numbers. Let's see. Let's do a publishing deal. Horror casual game. Even better. A mature horror action game. Medium. I reckon we can hit that minimum score. Let's see. Well, we don't have horror specifically. We don't actually have... Oh yeah, we have the topic. Yeah. Let's do that. Toronto engine. What to call it? I mean, I did the Pugilicious Dead early on in this series, but I'm going to do something else this time. Let's see. How about... Grave Mistake. Going to the 3D graphics again. All in on the engine. Story and quests. Kind of important, but not majorly. No game tutorials. Okay, let's see. Now, Melissa on the engine. Ian on gameplay. Cherie on story and quests. Today the new game platform, M-Box by Merkanoft, has been released. Fantasia 2 generated over 4.8 million in sales. Best selling game we've ever made. Hi, this is Julian Rickstall from GamerPro. I got word that Beep Boop Games is working on a new game. Yep, let's do an interview. What is your expectation? I'm gonna hype it. Let's hype it up. Hype it up for the publisher's sake. Right. Don't need dialogues. We do need AI. And level design can just hover somewhere around the middle. About there. I'll handle the AI. Level design. We'll have Shane do the level design. Hype's going through the roof now. It's gone past 50 and counting. Can add a rich backstory to this. So, loads of graphics. Tone down on the world design just a bit. Well, we don't really need it to be an open world game now, do we? Right. Melissa on graphics. Cherie on the sound. Ian on world design. We're nearly done. Oh, strong. There's currently a trend towards games marketed at younger players at the moment. Let's go into overtime for this one. Right, let's give it those 2 bugs. I was hoping the trend would normalise, you know, that the market would normalise, but... Right, taking a bit of a risk, releasing a mature horror game when everybody's looking for games aimed at younger audiences, but here we go. Let's hope this works. Cherie's had another rate, and so is Melissa and Shane as well. And Cherie has special training available. You can research advanced cutscenes on the soundtrack now. Right, let's send Cherie on vacation. Here's the reviews. Oh, it's looking a bit dicey. Ooh, 6. Okay, so the game's just about above water. That's good. If we were getting 5s and 4s, that would be a concern. Although, there is a problem. The publisher wanted 8s. We just got straight 6s. So, kind of in hot water with the publisher now. Yep. And here comes that penalty. 220,000. Exclusive interview a while ago, Trago 5th from Beat Boot Games made very bold remarks about their then in development game Grave Mistake, predicting that it will be uber successful. Now that the game's out in the market, the consensus is that Trago 5th should be more careful as the final product doesn't match the hype expectations. Overall, it's had a negative effect on sales. I guess Grave Mistake lived up to its name in the end. Our post-release analysis of Grave Mistake is complete and got the following results. Horror and action is a great combination, story quest is not important, the platform genre match is great, the platform audience match is okay. Right. So I think we're going to leave it for that now. For this episode. So, yeah, Grave Mistake was a grave mistake. Hopefully we can still squeeze something out of it though. Anyway, thank you for watching, see you next time.